planet. But yet all the resources that you got comes from what continent? So we can't be that bad. You want our shit? You keep taking our shit, and we are not being compensated for it. It's a crazy world. Rabbit hole go deep. I know I'm just bouncing back and forth between different topics and shit like that. I know. But hey, that's the times we in right now. We in some crazy times where you turn on the news and any and everything is popping off. Nobody knows nothing. Nobody knows how to stop nothing. It's like everybody say they so humane, but yet so much inhumane activity happens. So that brings back to the forefront. If the good ones, and the question of the day, if the good ones can't stop the bad ones, are they good? That's the question. If the good ones can't stop the bad ones, are they good themselves? I'm gonna let that question marinate. I'm gonna let that one sizzle in y'all's spirit for about 10 seconds. Because I say they is just as bad as the bad ones. If I got 10 seeds, one seed is bad. So that means I got 9 good seeds. What good is those 9 seeds if they can't overcome one bad seed? Never understood that. I was raised under the positive is stronger than the negative. Might be afraid of what? If you are righteous, you shouldn't be afraid of shit. So that means there's more bad ones than there are good ones. If the good ones are afraid, then that means it's more bad ones than there are good. But hopefully, the next generation will keep going, keep evolving to the point where, hey, they don't suffer like we did in the generations before. Because this generation has shown me that they own it. They own it. Them people that was out there doing all them protests was majority of different ethnic groups. It was niggas out there for sure. Yes. It was brothers out there, it was sisters out there, elders was out there. Yes. True indeed. But it was also white women out there. It was also Latino women out there, and Latin men and white men out there. It was Chinese men out there, Arab men out there, Arab ladies, Chinese ladies out there. Though it was actually a united front against injustice. And those people was met with tear gas and rubber bullets. Tear gas and rubber bullets. But when the Capitol got stormed by the Tiki Torch whites, yes, I said it, Tiki Torch whites, because that's who you are. All y'all got y'all Sam Club, Costco memberships, And y'all got tiki torches in y'all garages and in y'all back porches and on y'all decks. That's who y'all are. That's who was at that insurgent. It was the tiki torch whites. Y'all was met with a little resistance. Yes. But nowhere near the force. Nowhere near. And this is the state capital. This is federal. You can't even fly over that bitch. You can't even accidentally fly over that bitch. It's a no-fly zone. But y'all let the Tiki Torch Whites storm that joint and break in. It's footage of police officers helping them out of fear. The only one who had a sack of nuts in that building was that one CIA officer that fired that one motherfucking shot. Because he was doing his job. It's his job to protect the senators and governors that was in that room. That's his job. To protect them by all means. To take a bullet or fire one. In order for black people to have their own military, own money, and own land, is to take that $2 trillion that we have every year, that we spend every year on Apple Watches, Jordans, J's, Cartiers, all that stuff during the holiday season. We spend black people in the country alone, collectively, we spend $2 trillion. Yeah. We got our own money. But we give it away just that quick. As far as the military go, we tried that. The president's made it his number one main agenda to disassemble the Black Panther Party that had numbers. More numbers, well, less numbers than they thought that we actually had on the books. But the movement was that strong. They had to disassemble it. All our black leaders now is dead and gone. All the ones that was really about that, dead and gone. We got some now. The ones we got now, I don't know if all of them about that life. I don't know if they are willing to go the lengths that the ones before us went. They went to great lengths for us. In some way, somehow, we got complacent, we got comfortable because they wasn't killing us in the street on the regular just because we just walking by. Now it's a little bit different. They pick and choose when to take us out. It wasn't just, oh, nigger, and you was just dead. That was just, it's a little bit different. So we got a little bit more comfortable, a little bit more complacent. But hey, it is what it is. We still here. 460 some odd years later, we still here. Still here. Still here. We ain't going nowhere. Black man has always been on the planet, always will be on the planet till the planet fall off its axis. But it's crazy that We living in this type of time. I never thought I would have to live through a pandemic of this magnitude. You know, people dying every day, every day. People is dying from this virus every day, and this virus is real. It's not. It's not a fluke. It's not a hoax. It's not made up. It's deadly. It is deadly. It has killed a lot of people. I'm not going to go into my personal opinion on that virus, on the origins of it. I know it ain't natural. I'll just say that and I'll just leave that there. I know it ain't natural. It's man-made. But we the first, and we gonna be the last on this planet. It's, whew, it's been a rough day. It's been a rough day. Nothing that I really wanted to talk about in structure went the way it went. But show must goes on. Hours late. Still ain't got it the way I wanted to get it, but hey, it is what it is. Gotta keep moving forward. That's what my mama say, keep moving forward. But if you guys want any of my merchandise, any of my shirts, give me a call, send me a text, send me a message on Messenger or Facebook, and I will get at you guys as soon as I can on them shirts. I still got a few left, so get at me if you need them, if you want them. As you see, that are my first class designs right there. Bud smokers only. That's right, bud smokers only, baby. We smoke them shits. I am anxious to see what happens with that. With the cop that killed Michaela Brown. Just like Deontay Wright. I'm very curious to see what happened with that case. Because, again, that case is unique. Because when the cop rolled up, it spilled into his lap. He ain't know who was who. Yes, he's wrong for killing her, but I don't blame him for, for his attempt to save a life. Even though he ended up taking a life to save a life. That's why I say cops got to take warning shots. Warning shots, non-lethal shots. Non-lethal shots. Either that or just give them rubber bullets, period. Disarm the police with live ammo, but that's a risk because criminals got live ammo. They not busting with rubber bullets. They busting with real ones. So that's a disadvantage. Then take non-lethal shots. Please, take non-lethal shots. I'm tired of seeing my brothers and sisters being killed in the streets when they didn't have to die. See, that taser shit don't work. Taser shit don't work. Because them cops can easily say they mistaken their gun for their taser, as we see. And some people are stronger than them vultures, bro. I done seen nigga get hit with that taser and was just like, I'm still on it. So, hey, it's crazy like that. Oh, what a day. What a day. What else happened in the world of news today? Oh, better yet, let's get to some sports. How about that? Let's get to some sports. I am the sports fanatic. Let's get to some sports real quick. Tigers suck. Pistons suck. They're looking like they'd be decent going forward, but right now they still suck because they're young. But they got some good young talent. Tigers suck. Said it before, I already said that, but God, they suck. Oh my God, they got to get better. We've been waiting 5 years for the Tigers to be halfway decent. This is getting ridiculous. The NFL draft is approaching. The NFL draft is in 3 days. Do you think the Lions is going to trade down and accumulate more picks for the future? Or do you think they're going to stay where they at? And who do you think they're going to get? Who is the Lions getting? That's where I'm going with it right now. NFL draft. I like wide receiver out of USC. I like Chase out of USC. But that's the little quick sexy pick. Who the Lions really should get is Micah Parks out of Penn State. Linebacker, pass rusher. That's who they need. They need linebacker and they need depth at pass rushing. That's who I think the Lions should get. I wouldn't be mad if they got an offensive lineman. I wouldn't be mad. But I'd be mad if they went corner with pick number 7. I don't want no more young corners. Not right now. Because I'm still disappointed in Okuda. Even though I really wasn't invested in Okuda because he's a Buckeye. I really don't like Buckeyes. But he was advertised as being that guy. Being that shutdown corner. He couldn't even shut a door if he tried. He was terrible. You can blame it on injuries, no offseason, corona, really just got thrown into the flames. But if you that deal, if you that dog, where that dog at? What happened to the dog that was in no cooler? That was just shutting every receiver down in college. What happened to him? Cephas ain't got no choice but to step up. He coming into his second year, and before free agency, he was one of 2 wide receivers left on the roster. Everybody else got the fuck on. Marvin got the fuck on. Went to Jacksonville. He said he wanted to go to a winning organization. He wanted a chance to actually win the Super Bowl. And then he went to Jacksonville. Jacksonville ain't about to win no time soon. I'd be surprised if they made the playoffs within the next 2-3 years. Galladay. He went to the G-Men. Great deal. I'm happy for him. Great deal. Hopefully he stay healthy enough to, you know what I'm saying, be worth that deal. Because here he didn't get hurt. He was known for getting hurt. He had missed a couple of games here, a couple of games there during seasons. He was a little injury prone. Amendola, he was old, got the fuck on. Probably, I think he retired. If not, I don't even know who he signed with, but all I know, we only had 2 wide receivers before free agency. And all the free agents they signed 1-year deals. So they gonna be gone next year, unless they resign some of them during the season or at the end of next season. So that's why I say, yeah, wide receiver with that 7th pick, yeah, that's an intriguing selection. But as far as like real need, they need to shore up that defense. They need a dominant front 7. In order for them corners to eat in the man-to-man, you need a front 7 that can go out there and get it done. And the Lions don't have that right now. They got pieces. It works in flashes. But we got to get it right. I like what the Lions are doing this offseason with the coaches that they signed. I like the GM. I like his approach. I like the plan that he's put in place. At least we know it's a plan. Quinn's plan was just sign a whole bunch of Patriots. and mimic New England. That's not a plan. That's dick riding. Let's be real. That's dick riding. I ain't like that pick no way. And then Patricia was terrible. Terrible coach. But I will be tuning in to draft this weekend. I want to see what they gonna do. Who they gonna get. You know what I'm talking about? But I'm glad you guys tuned in with me today. Looking like I'm gonna have to figure a different way how to bring my show to you guys, other than the first way I tried to my first 2 weeks. That shit just wasn't working. So it's looking like I'm gonna have to do what I am doing now, which is just pretty much recording it, and then I'm just gonna upload it after I get finished. Upload it up to the YouTube page so you can view it there as well. For the ones who did not chime in on the Facebook feed, I appreciate all the family that chimed in on the Facebook feed and sat down with me for this moment in time. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for bearing with me. I'm going to get my shit together. I'm say it like that, and get my shit together. Make sure that going forward that all my shows come out right, production-wise, and on time. You know what I'm saying? It was a hell of a day today. Yeah. I was supposed to have a guest. It was supposed to be a family affair. I was supposed to have not only my co-host, my brother Michael. My guest for the day was supposed to be my little sister Taylor Marie Gibson. Shouts out to you, Taylor Marie. Hope you got that job. That was the reason why you couldn't make it today. You had a job interview. Get that paper, boo boo. Get that paper. Your big brother loves you. So I will see you guys at another episode. See you next time, and be safe. Love one another, and hey, get knowledge.